guys, it is your boy Cicada with another video. Now today, we're going to be looking at the Queen Walk. Yes, I know that I have done a Queen Walk video in the early days, but that one was also, my Queen was level 16, and of course it wasn't really all that great. So now we're actually going to look at when a level 30 Queen goes up and Queen Walks. Which this is going to be really strong, including level 40 queens that we're going to look at. So let's see here. So what we're going to look at today is actually the description, because I didn't finish the description today, so I'm going to finish reading it and explain what it means afterwards. So we stopped at Vectana starts wars, and we discussed why he starts the wars in our last video. If you haven't checked it out, please go check that out. It was an amazing video. A lot of people liked it. So now we are going to continue with the description. So it says, we are a friendly, happy family. No cussing and no BD. Don't ask for donos right away. We love war. That is the finishing of it. Now, the next section, when it says, we are a friendly, happy family, that is just saying that we all stick together. We all like each other, not in a gay way, but we all are there for each other. We all respect each other. Like if you say, for example, you fail an attack on war, we don't always call you out for it. We just say good job, you know, you'll get him the next war. We're not big on, if you fail, you're getting kicked. We're big on make sure you use both your attacks. So this is a clan where like we help you grow. We make sure that everyone is included with everything. We're all a big family here. We all love each other. No homo. Haha. Alright, so then it says no cussing and no BD. Now the no cussing rule is really good because you want to make sure you can respect each other. You want to make sure that everyone respects you also, because if you cuss to them, they're just gonna be like, oh well, this guy's an idiot, you know, let's be mean to him back, and then the whole clan is in a big happy friendly family. And then the next thing, it says no BD. Now I understand where the leader's coming from in this clan, so you know it says no BD, but it's a little bit off. It's saying there's no BD is the same thing as saying, you know, no Russians. You know, it's a little tough. I would say, like, instead of no BD, in my opinion, just no English. But again, that's just me. So it says don't ask for donos right away, which is good, so we can keep our hoppers. And then of course we love war. So that is the end of the description. We are going to go and start our Queen Walk. But before we do, we are gonna make sure that everything is intact. I'm upgrading. Builder base is still intact. I will be Builder Hall 8 soon, and I'm going to be doing, if you want to see Builder Hall attacks and strategize as Town Hall 7, or if you want to see any more attacks at Town Hall 10, and just ask me and I will do it. Make sure you put down in the comments below what attack you want me to do, and I will definitely do it. Even if it's a stupid attack. If you want me to use all goblins as a joke, just send it and I'll make a video and try to 3-star someone with goblins. Make a challenge for me, you know, and I'll do it right away once my queen and king are up and ready. I'll make a deck. I'll make an army that can 3-star all goblins. I can 3-star. I'll try my hardest with that. But now we're going to go back into practice mode. All right. So what we're going to be looking at first is that we are going to looking at the witch slap. Okay. This is a good P.E.K.K.A. smash base, you know what I'm saying? You know, you get one of these corners out with a queen walk, and then you can P.E.K.K.A. smash it. Now, what we were actually going to do here is it's going to be a little bit different, because we have 2 golems, so we can actually just smash in one side and smash in at the other in the same time. But we don't have any wall breakers, and we only have 1 jump cell, so we want to make sure that we send in both golems in the same exact spot and witch slap all the way, you know, diagonal across the base. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start with the queen walk. Now we do know that there's objects on the outside of the base, right? And we have 2 wizards, so we're going to do that. We don't want to use our wizards just yet, because they will slowly come into the base and get picked up by the cannon and this other cannon, the archer tower, and all that stuff. So we do realize that there's no double cannon. That one is the one that switches. So we're going to start our queen walk. Now, what we want to do is we want to make sure that that queen dies. So we're going to start, and there is a big object right there. Look at that. We can also come in through here, so we're going to completely destroy this outer section. Now, all those walls are gone due to that. Now we want to make sure that we can get inside the base. Now the jump spell is going to help us get inside there, because we don't have any wall breakers, so we should be able to just wreck through this entire base. Are we ready? So we're going to start with the queen walk, of course, because this video is about the queen walk. We want to make sure that our queen's going in the right direction, so we're going to funnel. We're going to help the king. We're going to bring in the king and make sure the queen goes the way that it's supposed to go. Then we're going to use our jump spell. Get our 2 golems in there. make sure the golems go through the wall as planned. Now we want to make sure we get our witches all up in there, which will be interesting. We want to make sure these healers stick on the queen, which is actually doing a really good job doing that. We're gonna send in our wizards a little later. Alright, so I did. We want to poison the queen, so make sure the queen goes away. It does look like the golems are doing a really good job, and the witches are really backing that up right now. Those two golems are doing one heck of a job. We still have our queen ability, we still have our heroes. It's going to be an amazing fight. We're going to rage this area, make sure everything gets where it goes. We want to make sure that their defenses go down, make sure the healers stay up. Golems are really kicking in right now. Town Hall is gone. Queen is still up, which is going to be a big play in this, and we still haven't used her ability yet, so this is going to play a really good area in this attack. The healers is still sticking on the other stuff. Oh, it looks like we got some skellies, and it looks like our healers are gone. So we're going to want to make sure that our queen continues to go. So we're going to continue to attack that air defense, and we're going to rage our queen. Now we want to get these defenses out of the way, or these buildings out of the way. So that is basic. I'm better at the P.E.K.K.A. Smash. I'm not even good at Witch Slap just yet, but this is basically going to teach you a little bit about queen walking. Now, the next video, I'm not even going to worry about the baby dragons or whatever in the next queen walk. This one was just showing a little bit about how a witch slap is performed. I don't like witch slap so much, but if you guys want down in the comments for me to show witch slap, I will start looking at witch slap strategies and figuring out how to do it. Alright, so we are going to go again to practice mode, and we are going to look at, let's see here, where is, yes. I don't like the bowling with bats because I'm not good with bat spells, but we can do the angry babies. Now, this base is more, it's a little bit hard to, witch slap this base, but because you can see that the queen is closer on the inside and the golems get on the inside. It's going to be a little bit before we get those defenses out of the way. So we want to make sure that this queen walk goes as planned. We want to get the queen on the inside to take out the other enemy queen in the town hall. So we're going to queen walk this base and get hopefully 2 stars in one attack with the queen walk. Alright, level 30 queen. So, we want to make sure that we can get the queen on the inside and use the jump spell and the rage. So we're going to start with the barbarian king here, so we can snag all these defenses. Maybe the baby dragon here, get all this crap on the outside of the base gone. Want to make sure the king survives. We'll start with the, yes, you there. We'll send in healers, and we'll send in all 5 of our wall breakers. We're not going to worry about the rage spell just yet. We want to make sure that we keep our rage spell, and we're going to use the poison for the queen. So we did get these defenses out of there. That baby dragon is really going to help. We'll send in another baby dragon in this area to make sure that we get everything that we need. We're going to hopefully get that queen down. Now we're going to want to put a jump spell here just so the queen can actually get through. Make sure we get all those defenses, all those buildings on this side of the base out of here so it's easier to get the queen on the inside. So we will poison that queen. We want to make sure the queen stays down. We will rage. Make sure the queen stays healthy through all these expos. We did. Hopefully we're going to use that jump spell, but it looks like the jump spell mate. There we go, right on the other side of the wall. It looks like the barbarian is stuck on the barbarian king, and we got the barbarian king out, and we're probably gonna have to use our ability just to make sure we get that town hall, make sure our queen is safe, and we will use our rage for a further into the attack. It does look like the healers are going to be stuck on, or the expo is stuck on our healers, but we did get a good 2-star just with the queen walk. Alright, so our queen walk is really safe right now. So it looks like we're actually we took out 2 AD, so we're going to try to go and take out this other AD. We're going to rage. We missed. That sucks. Alright, we'll heal these. We'll just send them through the base. So we got pretty good decent. We got like, what, 54% or something like that with the queen walk. Just the queen walk alone. Now, if I had, P.E.K.K.A.s and bowlers, I'd destroy this base completely. But we have baby dragons, which actually is not a bad way to try to 3-star this base. But again, I'm baby dragon. Just baby dragon user, so I wouldn't know. So that is the second how to actually